What's up, everyone? My name is Jay Prop, and today I'm racing on Coalition Unarium against OTR Grit in a Zwift team race. I'm racing kind of as a sprinter phenotype, which means I'm not trying to win by riding people off my wheel throughout the race. I'm trying to win by racing smart, saving watts, and timing the sprint perfectly. Most of this race is fast forwarded, but I will stop at some key moments and break down exactly what I'm thinking in real time. Things like positioning, draft control, climbing as a sprinter, and how to set up a winning sprint at the end. If you are a sprinter trying to win more Zwift races, this one is absolutely for you. So let's get started. So during this video, I'm going to break down a little bit about draft control, steering, smart efforts over climbs, climbing efficiently as a sprinter, fueling for the finish, downhill awareness, and exactly how I time my sprint to win, or at least give myself the best shot. I'm not going to win every time, and I guess we'll have to see if I can take this one down or not. It was definitely a tough race. Alright, right here is a good example of active steering. DJ moves off to the side. That can be absolutely intentional if you are trying to escape or set up a sprint. You definitely don't want riders sitting comfortably in your draft. Small adjustments can make people's draft drop off. Over time, that'll cost them watts, and they might not realize it. They sometimes might not have the ability to turn to get behind you. It can be very effective. Draft denial doesn't always look dramatic, but it absolutely can win races. So coming into the top of this climb, we make a decision to push hard over the crest. It's a classic place where races can split, not on the climb itself, but just after it. A lot of riders will ease up the moment the gradient drops, but that's exactly when the gaps form. If you carry momentum over the top and hold power for another 10-20 seconds, you can drop riders who are already on the limit. As a sprinter, I'm not trying to blow the race apart, just trying to shed one or two people who might beat me at the line. Even small selections matter. The key takeaway here, climbs don't have to be selective on the way up, they're selective over the top. So, know where you're at, stay close to the front, but sit on the back and draft as much as possible, save watts when you can. I'm pushing ahead for no good reason here. Now we're starting the first of the larger climbs here. This climb is basically a VO₂-max interval. It lines up perfectly with the training I've been doing the last few weeks with my coach. As a sprinter, the goal here is not to attack, it's to survive as efficiently as possible. Stay seated, stay tucked in the draft, avoid big accelerations unless I'm responding. Quick reminder to hydrate early and often. Carb-heavy drink mixes, or at least strong electrolytes, make a huge difference late in the race. If you want sprint power at the end, you have to fuel for it the whole way through. Alright, this is a spot where a lot of races get messed up. When the downhill starts, don't completely shut the power down. Watch for anyone trying to surge, don't let them get a gap. Even light pressure on the pedals will keep you engaged. Heavier riders will go downhill faster, so be aware of any heavier riders on the other team. Free speed is great, but only if you're still paying attention. So stay on and keep riding. As a sprinter, it is extremely important to know exactly what the distance is to the line. I like to sprint at around 300. If nobody goes before that, that's when I'll launch. If somebody opens early, I'm not going to panic. I will sprint with them. I'll stay in the draft and ramp my power as smoothly as I can. So I stand up here. I'm in a pretty high gear, so low cadence. Pushing around 70 RPM. But staying in that same gear, ramping up the speed as best I can. I'm picking up speed. I'm using their draft. So as long as I can keep putting out power, I will get the end. I passed them here. It was a very close race. I was definitely toast when it was over. I think the important things to understand here are that sprints are won with positioning, patience, and precision, not just raw power. When you go can make the difference of if the race will be yours. If it's too far out and I can't maintain power for that long, I'll drop off. So, it's going to depend on the sprinters on the other team, what you're going to have to respond to, and kind of see what happens from there. If you're a sprinter trying to win more Zwift races, these small decisions definitely add up. If this breakdown helped, drop a like, and I will keep making more race-focused videos like this. Thanks for stopping by.